Hi there, welcome back to Colorado and Company. You know, the Ralston House is a place where children and youth actually have a voice. It's a safe place where they can begin the healing process after abuse. Ralston House also provides public education and support for families. And I'm very excited to join me today from the Ralston House, Tina Kettles. We also have Chief Don Wick from the Arvada Police Department and also Chief Dan McCaskey from the Lakewood Police Department. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Good morning.
So Tina, first talk about the Ralston House.
Yeah, so Ralston House is a nonprofit. We're a child advocacy center. We serve Jefferson, Gilpin, Adams, and Broomfield counties. We provide forensic interviews, victim advocacy, and
you provide many programs there
do.
too for the kiddos.
Right, yeah.
Which is wonderful. And Chief Wick, what is your role for the forensic interviews?
So my role in the forensic interviews is really about providing the resources that the Ralston House needs in order to interview the children, making sure that our detectives have what they need to conduct the interviews, and that Ralston House has the resources that they need in order to conduct the interviews.
Chief McCaskey, what's your role? What about you? What do you do at the Ralston House?
Well, I'm a board member on Ralston House, but my role is very similar to Chief Wick's role. As law enforcement, we provide the resources necessary for these forensic interviews to be completed. And last year we served almost 1,200 children, and we're on pace to do that same number this year as well. So it's a pretty large number of kids that we serve.
So Tina, this obviously, the kids are abused and they've gone through neglect, crisis, tragedy. What kind of programs again do you offer these children?
Yeah, so at Ralston House we do forensic interviews, we do victim advocacy and support. We also do medical exams at Ralston House, and we have an educational and prevention program for trainings for different.
I would imagine this has to be pretty expensive. How do you go about funding these programs?
So Ralston House is a nonprofit, so we're funded by private and in corporate donations, as well as grants federally and privately. But another way that we like to raise money is through our special events like the 0.5K coming up.
Oh, 0.5K, Chief McCaskey. Tell me all about it. You gonna run, pal?
Well, it's a 0.5K, so it's a 0.5. It's about 1,640 feet. It's about 3 blocks.
What? Really?
So
That's awesome.
It's a great event. Anybody can do it. Young, old, anybody can do it. So we're asking everybody to come out and support us, and they'll have a lot of fun. We have cheerleaders, we have volunteers to support you. So it's a great event, but it's 1,640 feet. That's it.
Great. I love that. Speaking of running, that's where the golden shoe flies into town. Tell me about it.
So our youngest and oldest racers get to take home the golden shoe with them, as well as our first and last place racers.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh my gosh, how long? Did it come gold or did you paint this gold?
We painted it.
It looks really, really good. That looks like something Nike would make. That's awesome, and my son would wear. So what are you going to be doing at the 0.5K? Are you going to be there representing?
So we will be there to represent the City of Arvada, the Police Department, Ralston House, and we're encouraging all of our communities to come out and really support this important cause.
How can people register for the 0.5K? What should they do?
So if you go to ralstonhouse.net, you can find all the information that you need there about registering and participating in the 0.5K.
Okay, it's really that easy, and we'll have that website on the bottom of the screen for you here again. Why is the mission of the Ralston House so important, Tina?
So it's important because we give children a comfortable environment and a place to tell and share their stories and begin that healing process.
And a safe place, like you said, and I think sometimes it could be overwhelming when you have two police officers and, you know, when they question you and they want to talk to you, but when you have that safe place at the Ralston House and they know that it's going to be a comfortable environment, they can trust you and tell you more. Is that true?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Very
right.
true.
Does it ever get overwhelming to you, like on a personal note, when you see these kids and they've been abused? How do you deal with that?
You know, it's really hard. I mean, kids are our most vulnerable in society, so you know that's why we're here to protect them, and that's why Ralston House does such a great job. But you know, we have to protect the children, and that's our job, and we have to put our emotions aside to make sure that we're giving them a voice in the criminal justice system and giving them life and stopping the abuse and starting the healing.
Well, God bless you both. You're already so busy on the streets with what you do, so it's nice that you take your time to help the Ralston House. Thank you, Tina, very much. Again, Ralston House Child Advocacy Center works with the law enforcement, human services, and the community to provide a safe place to help children. Support Ralston House by taking on the 0.5K Endurance Challenge. 2 races, twice the fun, August 5th and 26th. Register ralstonhouse.net. That's ralstonhouse.net or call 720-898-6752.